How to practice Stoicism every day. Imagine handling life's everyday obstacles such as work-related stress, unforeseen setbacks, or interpersonal disputes with poised assurance and clarity rather than with anger or worry. This mental toughness can be attained through the ancient concept of Stoicism, which teaches us how to live with self-control, inner serenity, and confidence. Stoicism is a useful toolkit for anyone looking for strength, balance, and focus in the current world. It is by no means an esoteric or antiquated style of thinking. Fundamentally, Stoicism stresses the significance of living in accordance with our ideals, accepting what we cannot change, and concentrating on what we can. Stoicism encourages us to examine ourselves and find strength and confidence in how we handle life rather than in the events that happen to us. This method changes the way we respond to both small annoyances and significant life events. We learn to respond intentionally and purposefully rather than impulsively or feeling overpowered. By applying Stoic ideas to our everyday lives, we can develop a grounded, contented existence that enables us to face each day with poise and unwavering confidence. 1. Begin by reflecting every day. A key component of Stoic practice is daily contemplation, which entails setting aside some time each day to consider your motivations, ideas, and behaviors. While reflecting in the evening enables you to assess what went well and what may be improved, reflecting in the morning can help you establish a positive tone for the day. For instance, you might think about possible difficulties in the morning and get ready to handle them with composure and fortitude. Did you uphold your moral principles? Did you ever feel angry, impatient, or self-conscious? Inspired by the daily meditations of Stoics, such as Marcus Aurelius, this straightforward act of introspection can foster self-awareness and direct personal development. You'll become more conscious of what you do if you stick with this practice, and every day will feel like a step toward being the person you want to be. 2. Accept what you can and cannot manage. The idea of accepting what we cannot control and concentrating on what we can is one of the most empowering tenets of Stoicism. For example, when faced with a challenging circumstance at work, focus on your attitude, your preparation, and your solutions rather than the result or the reactions of others. By moving the emphasis from outside approval to internal fortitude, this method relieves needless tension and keeps you composed and self-assured. You develop a sense of agency and independence by focusing your energies on things that you can control, which results in more inner serenity and self-assurance. 3. Use negative visualization techniques. A Stoic practice called premeditatio malorum. Premeditation of evils is negative visualization, which entails imagining possible difficulties or setbacks before they materialize. In the first place, it lessens the shock and disappointment that frequently accompany unanticipated challenges. Second, it cultivates thankfulness and satisfaction by serving as a reminder to value what we now have. For instance, we develop a sense of richness by contemplating life without some comforts, which makes us appreciate how lucky we are. A few times a week, engaging in negative visualization exercises can strengthen resilience, facilitating flexibility and acceptance, while also making it simpler to adjust to unforeseen changes. 4. Align core values with actions. Stoicism places a strong emphasis on leading a life that is consistent with one's values, which serves as the basis for morally significant choices and actions. This idea pushes us to define our values like discipline, kindness, patience, or honesty, and make sure that our actions always reflect them. Aligning with your values in daily life could entail taking responsibility for your mistakes, being honest even when it's hard, or going above and beyond to listen to others. Acting in accordance with our principles gives us a sense of integrity and self-respect, which boosts our self-esteem and emotional fortitude. If kindness is a key value, for instance, make it a point to show compassion to everyone in your vicinity, whether they are a close friend or a complete stranger. Since you're acting in accordance with what means most to you, living by your values lays a strong basis for inner serenity and self-assurance. 5. Exert moderation and self-control. Moderation and self-control, which can help us refrain from rash decisions, and preserve emotional equilibrium are valued in Stoicism. Stoics held that weakness and dependence result from an overemphasis on pleasure or an avoidance of hardship. We develop self-discipline and a healthy disengagement from conveniences and rewards from outside sources when we exercise restraint. Practically speaking, this could entail budgeting your money, maintaining a balanced diet, and avoiding distractions like social media. Finding a balanced strategy that promotes long-term well-being is more important than total abstinence. In contrast to continual excitement or indulgence, moderation teaches us to find fulfillment in the small, necessary things. By fostering happiness and lowering the need for outside validation, this enables us to feel secure and fulfilled on the inside. 6. Build emotional hardiness. According to Stoicism, we can learn to handle hardship with composure and clarity by controlling our emotional reactions. Stoics held that in order to develop emotional resilience, one should comprehend and reframe emotions rather than repress them. When you are angry or frustrated, stand back and consider how you are responding. Consider whether your emotional intensity is appropriate for the circumstances. For instance, if someone's behavior irritates you, understand that your reaction is a reflection of your opinion of their behavior rather than the behavior itself. You can regain your composure and reduce your rage by adopting this viewpoint. As you grow calmer and less reactive, you gain more stability over time and gain confidence in your capacity to face life's obstacles patiently and logically. 7. Develop appreciation for the here and now. Instead of stressing about the future or longing for what we lack, Stoicism encourages us to be grateful for what we have right now. This idea promotes a profound appreciation of the present moment and is closely related to mindfulness. Because life is short and uncertain, Marcus Aurelius frequently reminded himself to savor the moment. Spend a few minutes every day recognizing minor benefits or simple pleasures, like a warm dinner, a thought-provoking conversation, or the beauty of nature, as a way to cultivate appreciation. Just writing down 3 things for which you are thankful each day might establish this habit. Regular thankfulness practice helps you change your perspective from one of inadequacy or envy to one of wealth and satisfaction. As you learn to discover happiness and contentment in the here and now, rather than constantly pursuing goals outside of yourself, this positive focus gradually builds resilience and confidence. Final thoughts. Applying Stoic principles to everyday life is a life-changing process that leads to inner serenity, clarity, and resilience. We can develop a mental framework that enables us to face life's obstacles with poise by concentrating on the things we can control, engaging in self-reflection, and adopting virtues like moderation and thankfulness. The ageless wisdom of Stoicism enables us to discover courage in addressing challenges head-on with an open heart and a steady intellect, rather than avoiding them. This way of living focuses on comprehending and effectively managing emotions rather than ignoring them or growing apathetic. By guiding us to handle life's ups and downs with grace, Stoicism turns every experience, whether good or bad, into a springboard for human development. Adopting these values helps us develop a resilient and purposeful mentality that improves our relationships and behavior. Stoicism teaches us to turn inward and ground our trust in our own principles and integrity in a world that frequently promotes quick fixes and external validation. Daily Stoicism practice enables us to live a purposeful, happy life that is based on self-awareness and wisdom, a life in which we face each day with poise, purpose, and unwavering confidence. Let us know in the comments what you think about the How to Practice Stoicism Every Day, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.